I win the popcorn eating contest. I ate all my popcorn.
Mine's getting close.
It is Classic Movie Day today, and we're joined by photojournalist, editor, and entertainment guru, Tony Zyber. It's been a minute since we've had you on the show. Good to see you again.
It's good to be back.
And you're also a movie addict, we should note.
I am.
And we're talking about your top picks today, Tony, for your favorite classic movies. Number one, I'm going to have to go with The Breakfast Club.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I picked The Breakfast Club. I think, John Hughes, he grew up in Michigan, lived in Lansing. A lot of his movies take place in Chicago. But yeah, I mean, like, it's just so classic. You have Judd Nelson right there. You've got Emilio Estevez. Like, this whole combination of characters was so important at that time, I think, and still is relevant to today because basically it means be yourself.
yeah.
You know,
Introspective, psychological examination of the teenage mind.
which is fantastic at
Yeah.
the time.
And speaking of psychological,
Yeah, I have to.
Number two.
Everybody knows I'm a horror fan, so I had to go with Alfred Hitchcock's
Oh my goodness.
Psycho, 1960. This movie for the horror genre was a staple. I mean, to be honest, it was there's a few fun facts. One, this is the first film ever to debut a toilet. Like, to see a toilet flush in a movie.
I'd argue it is memorable for other scenes.
Sure.
One of them, which I'm sure made people for generations afraid to shower by themselves.
Right.
Absolutely.
And everybody knows that music.
I know. Yeah. All right. Number three.
And number three is my all-time favorite movie ever. I have to put it in there. It is Back to the Future.
That is a
Back
good
to the
series,
Future. I think for a lot of people it's such an iconic movie. I mean, so many people love it. I've never met someone that doesn't like the film. And it's Quentin Tarantino actually said that this is the only movie he thinks that is a perfect film from start to finish.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
It is a good one.
It is
I can
a
watch
great
that
movie.
one a million times too.
1985, released in 1985. No one really had an idea. Steven Spielberg liked the idea, decided to executive produce the film. Had already made Jaws and Close Encounters at the time, and it was just one of those movies I think that still stands the test of time, which is wild because it's so old. So.
Well, and I like it because it has an element of science fiction to it, which brings it to everybody in a way.
We always wish time travel was real. So.
All right, so we asked you, the viewer, as well. What are some of your top classic picks? We asked you on our Facebook page, and we're taking a live look at that right now. And you see out there at the top, Ed saying The Godfather.
Oh, yeah.
Blazing Saddles and Ghostbusters, says Judy.
Right.
We also have Move Over Darling, Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Breakfast
That's another
at
good
Tiffany's,
one.
yes.
Oh, I like this one. Meet Me in St. Louis. That's a classic. Have you ever seen that?
That is a
That
classic.
is a good movie.
Gone with the Wind.
Yes.
Another classic.
Yeah.
That would set the standard for many other movies after it. Wuthering Heights. Also, another viewer messaged me, Margaret. She says Overboard.
Oh, Overboard.
With Goldie and
Yeah, that was the movie they met on. They're still together to this day.
Oh yeah, that's why they're an item.
They're still together to this day.
My parents watch a lot. My dad chimed in. He had a whole quick list. Citizen Kane.
Amazing.
Forrest Gump. Another movie.
Yeah,
that we watched
1994, one of the best
over and over
movies
again.
of all
It's a
time.
great story.
Box of chocolates. Yeah.
He mentioned Meet Me in St. Louis. Louis. To Kill a Mockingbird.
Oh man.
Yes,
That's a
I
good
saw
one.
one of the other viewers had said that as well.
Yeah, I love the novel and the movie.
Beautiful film.
West Side Story.
Oh, yeah.
geez.
I saw a lot of people saying Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of
Oh,
Oz is a
yeah.
classic. I watched that with my kids the other day. And Sound of Music. It's one of those as a kid. The movie's so long, I thought it was kind of boring at the time. But if you
Right.
rewatch it now, it has a great storyline.
It does.
And it has some classic songs in it, too.
For all the people
Oh,
out there,
yeah.
just Google top 100 films of all time and
I'm sure
take
you've
your
seen them
pick.
twice.
And take your pick.
Have
There's
it,
so many
Johnny.
good movies to watch. If you haven't seen a movie and it's on that list, make sure that you watch it because
Yeah.
it's really good.
Well, and you made that nice list for us earlier about some of the other movies coming out this year, too. A lot to look forward to. You showed me the Mufasa trailer. I'm hooked. I hadn't seen it yet.
It's going to be great. See what happened, why Scar becomes Scar.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about that.
Exactly. That was fun.
Yeah.
So feel free to go to our Facebook page. Still time to comment, join in the conversation.
Yeah, and scroll through the list too, because I know for us, it gave us a lot of ideas, and maybe it'll give you some ideas to look through the list of some other movies to watch.
I'm kind of sad now.
Are you empty?
I'm out of popcorn.
Oh no!
Oh, thanks,
You're
Tony.
empty here.
We're back after that.